Am I the A*** hole for retaliating against one of my bullies for something he repeatedly did to me, 26 years later? Trigger warning. Bullying and assault. Okay, so this concerns me and a certain bully from a long time ago. I'll just name him Slam. In 1997 and 1998, when I was 13 and 14 respectively, for utterly no reason other than the fact that I was the only half-Australian boy in my school, in the city of Ipoh, state of Perak, country of Malaysia, and didn't speak Mandarin fluently, everyone in my class, and the class 1 year senior to mine, decided to pick on me. I was literally the living definition of underdog and outcast. Any type of bullying, you name it, I suffered it. Pinned to the ground and punched. Got that. Water balloons on me out of nowhere. Truly well versed in that kind of suffering. A fistful of chalk dust in my face? Yeah, nothing new. Slam was, of course, one of my tormentors. He had a special bullying move of his own. Whenever we were playing basketball, none of the others bullied me on the court, except Slam. He made it his mission in life, when he got the basketball, to run to me and throw the ball at my face as hard as he possibly could. Sometimes I dodged the ball and got lucky. Other times, it left me with a very sore nose, or watering eyes, or a bleeding lip. Slam did this to me anywhere between 30 to 40 times over the 2 years of torment. And I never managed to get back at him then. It reduced me to tears quite a few times, getting a basketball to the face. Now, I am 40 years of age. Slam, being senior to me, would be 41. As luck would have it, as I was perusing a sports goods store in one of my city's malls, I saw Slam, working as the manager for that store. I know, be the bigger person, put it all behind you, let bygones be bygones, that's all excellent advice. But I couldn't help remembering how this person had made my life living hell in 1997 and 1998. The fury and hurt of the past just bubbled up despite 26 years of time separating it. I walked up to him. Of course, he recognized me, and started acting all affable and friendly, asking me if there was anything I wanted. I calmly told him I'd like to see basketballs. Off he went and got a fine Spalding NBA ball for me. Once it was in my hands, I calmly and clearly stated, "Hey Slam, this is for 97 and 98, and with all my strength and a hatred I didn't know still existed in me, I flung the ball at him. It caught him full force in the face. To say he was shocked was the understatement of the year. I ran off as fast as I could and didn't stop until I got to my car. I felt fulfilled, like I'd got back something I was owed after 26 long years. However, my mother calls me vindictive and evil. My wife, meanwhile, chided me for not being able to let go of the past. My aunt also said, holding on to grudges like that will only kill you faster." Comments. Commenter 1. I mean, this is fucking hilarious, but not the best way to handle the situation. If you would have verbally confronted him, maybe he would have even apologized. We all did things we regret as kids. OP. Not sure if he would have apologized. Out of 23 tormentors, only 2 have ever apologized to me. One did so and even accompanied his apology with a gift, a bottle of red wine. The other just said his sorries, but I accepted it. The rest. The few times I bumped into them, they never seemed to recall that they were part of the group that rained hell down on me in 1997 and 1998. Commenter 2. Not sure about but certainly childish and a bit of a B***tch honestly. I mean, it'd have been one thing if you stood your ground and finished the confrontation, but you ran out of there like a frightened cat, so exactly what you proved to Slam is something you should ask yourself. OP. I admit, I probably should have stood there and took what was coming to me, and maybe even fight it out. But fight or flight response took me, and my brain decided on flight. Cowardly. Now looking back at it, yes indeed. I agree with your response. Commenter 3. You're a coward. You literally hit and run. There isn't anything to be proud of as you didn't finish what you started. OP. I can admit the hit and run wasn't ethical or fair. But how about the times these 23 thugs ganged up on me, totally 100% secure in the fact that they were invincible because it was 23 against 1. Update. 9 months later. Alright, I know it's been almost a year, but I finally decided to go and resolve the situation. Opinions were divided on my original post. Some called me an for taking out my trauma for being bullied, so many years later. Others said while I was an it was justified. Still others said, no excuses for bullying, my former bully who I named Slam in the post, deserved it. Well, I decided to give the matter closure anyway. I decided to go and find Slam at the store, talk it out and resolve it earlier today. I went to the store after lunch, and Slam was doing his rounds, inspecting the sports gear. He looked surprised to see me, and I raised my hands and told him I wasn't coming to cause trouble, but I wanted to talk things out. I didn't mince my words. I started off with a direct apology. I'm sorry for hitting you in the face with that basketball almost a year ago. I have no excuse. I was angry and let past anger just overwhelm me. I failed to control myself. It was my fault. He shook his head, and his response surprised me in turn, as he said, I have no excuse also. I remember what I did back then, and I really was a jerk. One hit in the face, I think I got off easy. Then the biggest shock of all, both of us laughed at that. Slam then said, look, come with me for a coffee. It's on me. I don't know how to patch up everything I did to you, me and the other guys, back then. But maybe we can have a coffee as a start. I accepted. We went to a cafe in the mall after Slam instructed the supervisor under him to take charge while he was away, and we talked. I showed him some pictures of my family, and he showed me pictures of his. He was glad to know I was in the tutoring industry, and even said that he might send his oldest child, 6F, to me for tutoring. We also found out we enjoyed some games in common, namely, Borderlands 2, Diablo 3 and Doom 2016. After the coffee he went back to his work and I headed to my car, on friendly terms. So, yeah, nothing dramatic or surprising, but a dignified and polite resolution to the matter. I was finishing up preparing my tutoring notes tonight, and thought that I'd post this update, just in case anyone was wondering if the matter unfolded any further. Well, it's done and over with now, and I'm glad to say the shadows of my past have grown a little less dark now.